campus class. My neck gets
Okay, I think it's time for us to start. Yes. Good evening and welcome all to our Tuesday meditation. It's wonderful to have all of you, although we have a small crowd here today. Maybe some people may join over YouTube. And so this is actually going to be the last Tuesday meditation of this year. Right? So we are going to conclude this year with this. So it's an important day that we can reflect of the journey that we made in this place, right? And because every Tuesday, when you all came and we all engage in an important practice. So any improvement in our life is achieved through gradually, through step by step. I think so. Even in the quote, you read that drop by drop, like drop by drop, right? Uh, even a bucket can be can be filled with uh, little drops of water. So sometimes when one little drop is there, we don't see the significance of it, right? But by then these little drops one after the other and can even fill a bucket and even can fill even larger thing, right? So therefore actually when we come to practice, uh, so little drop should be sufficient for us for one day. Just recognize in one thought, right? And notice in one full breath, and feeling like deeply loving and caring for the whole universe, for the whole living beings. And having those momentary experiences, actually those are the kind of drops that we collect. The more drops we generate, and then gradually it will fill our mind, it will fill our practice. um, so so we should be happy that we utilize this opportunity to practice and to come and use this space. And we have to be thankful to this library, right, for allowing us to come and open the door, for all the meditators to come and practice here. Okay, so with that, we can encourage ourselves that, because at the end of the day, what's really important is actually how much skills that we have to live our life. We may be knowledgeable, we may have so many other expertise in our life, but at the end, actually, we all have to work with people. We all have to deal with our own emotions, right? We all have to deal with our own physical pain and mental difficulties. And if you do not know how to deal with them, and all our expertise is kind of beside the point, right? We can be a great accountant, we can be great computer scientist, we can be so many ways. These are really helpful, useful, benefiting the larger society. So, but at the end, no matter what kind of expertise we have, but what the expertise that really matter in our life is the expertise that we have on our mind, right? And how we handle situations, and how we manage our relationships, and how we handle any unexpected changes in our life. And developing those skills are very important, because that those skills will bring us um, kind of maturity to our life. Right? And so I remember a story about the importance of having a practical skill rather than more rather than profound knowledge. And this is a story about a sailor and a professor. You get the idea, right? At the beginning. So it was, a large group of people were traveling on a cruise, and one of the passengers was a well-known professor, and he's very knowledgeable. And so every evening he will come to the coffee shop, and many people will come to that place to like listen to him. He has so much to share. I mean, he knew a lot about many things, history, about the earth, about planets, everything. So people like to listen to him. And there's also a sailor who used to come to listen to his evening conversations. So one day, uh, when they concluded the conversation before this sailor left for his job, and the professor asked the sailor, "I see, you have been coming to this, conversation uh, frequently, and have you studied geology?" And sailor asked him, "What is that?" Geology, it is the science of the earth. That's where we live. Have you studied the science of the earth, and how this, all the kind of rocks, all the kind of different layers of the earth? And the sailor said, I'm sorry, professor, I haven't learned about geology. I'm not an educated person. I haven't studied that. And the professor said, oh, if you haven't studied geology, quarter of your life is wasted, because you haven't studied about really important stuff. So, and of course, the sailor got really disappointed, and he blamed himself for not studying hard. And then he went back to his work. The next day also, they had a similar conversation on different topics. And that day, before the sailor left, again the professor asked another question. Have you studied astronomy? And he said, what is that? Is it the science of the planets? There are so many planets going around the sun, and we live in one of them, and you can see see the stars and everything. Have you studied? Haven't you studied the astronomy? He said again, I told you, professor, I'm not an educated person. I haven't studied that very much. And then professor said, in that case, half of your life is wasted, because you don't know the most important subject. Again, the sailor was unhappy. He was disappointed, and he went back. And then the third day, but still his sister keep coming, because he is interested in knowing and learning. So third day, again, they had a nice discussion about different topics. And this day also, professor called this sailor and asked, I have one more question for you. Because you haven't studied geology, you haven't studied astronomy. I hope that you have studied this one. Have you studied oceanography? Oceanography. And say, what is that? It is the science of the ocean. the pattern of the ocean, the weather pattern, the what is inside the ocean, and the behavior of the ocean. And you are a sailor. You are traveling through this sea. You should know this. He said, Professor, I have studied, just enough for me to like do my job. I know a little bit of the wind, I know a little bit of the, the storms, but I haven't studied oceanography as a science. And he said, oh, if you haven't studied that, 3/4 of your life is wasted. So that this sailor is thinking, okay, I only have left 1/4. And but the next day, before the evening, before the approach of the evening, and there was a big chaotic situation in the ship. It was running here and there, and a sailor, came running to this professor and asked, Professor, do you know simology? He goes, what is that? He said, do you know how to swim? And professor said that, no, I mean, I have swum when I was a child, but I haven't really learned how to swim. And this sailor said that, dear professor, I'm sorry to tell you, our ship has hit a rock and it is sinking, and everybody is trying to swim and swim and try to find, a safe shore. And if you don't know how to swim, the whole of your life is wasted. No matter how many science we have learned, if you don't know how to swim, you are going to be in danger because it is sinking. So if you don't know how to swim, the whole of your life is wasted. So
So the studies, his knowledge, and everything is going to be end.
going to be wasted, right? No matter, all the expertise. And then the lesson is that actually the swimming in the sea is the practical skill, right? You can know all kind of difficult discipline science, but if you don't know how to swim and you don't know how to actually live, how to save your life. So I think the knowledge how to swim, the skill of swimming is similar to our skill that we develop in our meditation. It's like how to swim through the life, right? And we can have different expertise, which are really helpful and beneficial. But it's just like knowing how to swim can really help us to move through this difficult conditions in the ocean. In the same way, I think what we learn in our meditation is a very practical knowledge of watching our own mind when it is agitated, and then evaluating our own thoughts, not necessarily believing in every thought that appear in our mind. We can get frustrated or get panic, get afraid, but not really simply believing the first thought occurring in our mind, but taking time to reevaluate them, watch them and reevaluate them. Is it really dangerous or serious, right? And then not believing of the first impression that we have on people, taking time to reevaluate them. And then try to understand a little bit deeper of the people that we associate, and also dealing how to be mindful in our speech, in our interactions. And so when we develop, this is the kind of skill that we develop, right? And with mindfulness meditation and with loving kindness meditation, we develop deep empathy, we develop deep understanding of the people, and because everybody, all people cannot express themselves clearly. Everybody has inside a story, which is in most cases, which is innocent, which is um, which needs some care. But outwardly, people can appear in different ways. So with the loving kindness meditation, we kind of develop this basic understanding that everyone is vulnerable to experience suffering, and we develop this wish of well-being, wish of um, good will to everyone, and so whenever we meet people, whenever we interact with people, we develop this ability to be aware of their suffering, aware of their inner pain, and give some attention, give some care, and that way we change those people, and then their reactions will be changed too. Right? So this is like I don't know, maybe science of life, if you want to call it, like how we live our life. It's just like how we swim in the ocean. So so we really need this skill to live our life. And so, other than we can be an expert in many other disciplines and sciences, we should also be skillful in these techniques, how to manage our emotions, how to watch our mind, and how to understand the other person better, and how to manage our relationships. So irrespective of our knowledge or positions or career, we all probably have a family. We have to deal with people, right? We have to deal with people, and we have to deal with different experience in our life. Life is not going to flow in the same way. Life is going to you know life is not going to be smooth. It's going to flow with high and low. And so how to face those situations, and we need a set of skills to do that. And those are the skills that we develop in our meditation. So we have done for a whole year. Right? I think we have to be thankful to this library who actually, after the pandemic, they really wanted to start an in-person session. So they invited us again, and then we were able to come back.
Yes, and also one thing, progress also important to if we can do without stopping continuously this meditation. So there are our spiritual friends who are practicing continuously more than I think 10 years. Some there are more than 15 years.
Yeah.
They are practicing with us together. And also Bhante, when it comes to the nature, just think about ants. Ants also uh, moving ants,
Mhm.
and also sometimes reptiles
Mhm.
can move somewhat fast than ants, and also when it comes to animals who have 4 feet, they can go somewhat faster than reptiles.
Mhm.
And also when it comes to uh, birds, they can fly more than the other animals.
Mhm.
And also, if we think about the aeroplane, rocket, that machine can be moved more than very
Faster.
rapid, very fast.
Yeah.
So when we are considering about these categories, there is a very specific thing. However, they are moving, but however, somewhat, they are
Yeah. Slower or fast.
so fast. However, they are moving, they are reaching. So, if someone has an attempt, has an energy, however, I'm not going to stop this journey. I will practice continuously. So that kind of person, however, uh, come to the come to the end of, I mean, however he fulfill their goals as our court.
So speed doesn't. I mean, speed. What's important is the continue to walk, right?
continue to work. Yes.
Yeah, the speed is not that. Speed may matter, but we have to focus not on the speed,
Yeah.
but on the journey.
Journey,
Yes. Thank you, Bante. Okay, so let's learn to swim. Not really swim. Let's do some practice of meditation. So let us today also we will use this opportunity to look into our mind and then heal this body and mind and then develop more skill sets today. And maybe like refresh and then grow those skill sets today also. Okay. So with that we will start our practice with some movements. Okay, as usual, let us relax our hands and try to spread our feet a little bit apart, and then give equal weight to our 2 feet, and then you stand tall. Relax your both hands. Let's give ourselves a nice relaxation, and we will start to swing our body slowly. Start to swing your body slowly, and initiate to a swing in your hips. Let your hands simply to follow. Give a nice swing and observe what is happening, what you feel in your lower back, what you feel in your hands and the palms. Feel the air moving through the fingers, and let everything melt, relax. No need to hold anything, any tightness, let them go away. Make your body as soft as you can, relaxing, releasing everything. Now let us slow down our second, slowing it down, slowly and gradually. Let our whole body to come to a complete stop. Take your time. Let it come to a stop by itself. Once you're complete stop, take a moment to observe the sensations, subtle sensations you can feel in your palms, in the tips of your fingers. You can feel the pulsations, the blood moving, little tingling sensations. And then feel them all. Let us just be in our body, nowhere else, but right here in our body. With this awareness of the body, let us now do our second movement. Gently open your eyes, and we will move our hands along with our breath. Release whatever air you have in your lungs completely out. And when you take the next in breath, gently move your hand to the front. Breathing out, gently spread those hands to the sides. Breathing in, bring all the way up. Breathing out, let us gently bring our both arms gently down, feeling all the sensation, the arms, the elbow area. Again, breathing in to the front, breathing out to the side, breathing in up, breathing out, gently coming down with full awareness of the arms, the palms, and everything. One last time, breathing into the front, breathing out to the side. Breathing in up, breathing out, gently coming down. Relax. Let your hands hang by themselves. Take a moment to observe the new sensations you can feel around your shoulders. And more awareness of your palms and hands. Just feel whatever sensations are arising right now. Let us be in our body. Just paying attention to those sensations arising in the body right now. Let's do one more movement. This time we will raise our right hand with our breath. I will raise the left hand, but you may raise the right hand. Breathing in, raise your hand gently all the way up. Breathing out, let's bend our body to the opposite direction, giving a nice bend, release in the air. Breathing in, back. Breathing out, going back again. Feeling the stretch, the muscles, the ribs. Breathing in, coming back to the middle. Breathing out, going back again. Nice stretch. Breathing in, come to the middle. And breathe out, we will bring our hands gently down. Let's do the same with the other hand. Gently breathing in, bringing all the way up. Breathing out, bending the body. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going back again. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going back again. Breathing into the middle again. Breathing out, going back again. Breathing into the middle. And now breathing out, gently bring your hands down, gradually relaxing. Let's take a moment to feel the whole body, the awareness of our other parts of the body, in the rib area, in the back area. Just take a moment to feel all those residual sensations. With this awareness of the body, we will gently sit down and get ready for meditation practice. Let us adjust our body. This is keeping an upright body, resting our palms on our lap, keeping our chin somewhat parallel with the earth. Relaxing the whole body. You can take a few long breaths to relax the whole body and feel completely comfortable in this posture. We will ring this bell and do a chant to help you to be in your body and to settle in your body. Throughout the bell and the chant, you can continue to explore your body, continue to feel the sensation in the body. Wherever you miss the chair or cushion, feel the touch sensation in those spots. Feel where you feel your clothes around your shoulders, around chest and any other parts of the body. Just keep feeling the body throughout the bell and the chant.
Sansara sarogha vinita nisang Sangit satang suci sardhi sang sandhir kang son tanu pelasang sang lap desing paname bisa sang
Just relax and let this body to completely relax and loosen up. This is a good opportunity for us to allow this body to completely relax. No tightness anywhere in the body. It's completely resting. With this restful body, let us bring our whole attention to our mind. Let us simply watch what are the thoughts or memories that may come to our mind right now. Without being involved with any of the thought, let us be a watcher of our own thoughts, noticing, observing any thought that are occurring. Just keep watching. What would be our next thought? Do not stop there, do not develop it, simply watch it. Keep watching, and we can notice few such thoughts occurring in our mind, or memories surfacing in our mind. Various thoughts can occur in our mind. These are random thoughts, thoughts that are related to the past, or thoughts that are related to our concerns. This is the normal way our mind operates. But right now, let's take a moment to purposely generate a thought, purposely generate a wholesome quality in our mind. This is a good time to make our mind as wholesome as we can. Let us generate loving kindness. One of the most wholesome qualities that we can ever generate. Loving kindness is an inner capacity we all have. It is the genuine wish of well-being. It is not agreeing with everyone, with everything. It is not. It is simply having a willingness for everyone to be well. It is a goodwill, a friendliness towards all beings. We all have this capacity Let us use this opportunity to bring that capacity to the surface of the mind and live and grow that capacity right here and now. Allow your mind for that loving kindness to arise, the genuine wish of well-being to us all, the sense of goodwill towards everyone, friendliness towards everyone. Let us open our heart just like when you see a little baby. Remember a recent time that you have seen a little baby with a gentle smile. Or remember a recent incident where you pet or petted a puppy or kitten or little creature. How open was our mind at that moment? Our readiness to care, our warmth, genuine wish of well-being of that little baby or little creature. Let us generate the same level of loving kindness right now. Opening our heart and genuinely wishing well-being to anyone comes to our mind. Let us now radiate this loving kindness to all people, gradually thinking about different groups of people and directing this loving kindness, this wish of well-being to all of them, with no discrimination, with no reservation, simply wishing all of them the same well-being. We will start with ourselves, with this living being. This person sitting here is also one of the living beings. Just like any other living being, this living being also deserves loving care. Let us take this moment to direct this genuine wish, this goodwill, this loving kindness to ourselves. Feel the presence of your body, how it is sitting quietly, calmly here. Feel your being, your presence here. And direct that loving kindness with that openness, with that compassion, with that forgiveness, acceptance. Direct that open-hearted loving kindness to yourself and make a wish. Repeat these wishes in your mind. May this person sitting here be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May I be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us extend this loving kindness to this whole body, all the organs and systems of this body. This is a good time to recognize the contribution, the support of each organ is doing for us, whether we are aware of or not, whether we acknowledge or not. All these organs, systems are working day and night for us. Let us now appreciate and direct this loving kindness to all these organs and systems. Repeat these words in your mind. May these lungs, the whole respiratory system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, the cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digesting system, all the organs in this whole digestive system, the stomach, liver, pancreas, intestine, colon, all other organs in the whole digestive system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys, both kidneys and whole genitourinary system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, the spinal cord, the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, all these bones, all these joints throughout the body, Be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Allow this loving kindness travel throughout the body with deep appreciation to each part of the body, to each cell of the body. Allow this loving kindness wish to reach each corner of the body. Be well, be healthy, be healed. Let us now radiate this loving kindness beyond ourselves to everyone else. We will generously wish everyone same well-being, same healing. May all people who are connected to our life, people who are beloved in our life, our family members, our good friends, may all these people in the close circle in our life that are genuinely make a wish for themselves, them. May all these people be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this wish beyond this circle of people to all other people living all over the place. May all people living in this whole surrounding area, let us genuinely wish all of them. Just think about them for a second. All people living in this whole surrounding area, people who are busily getting ready for the new year, people who are taking care of their families and friends. Let us think about all the people in this whole surrounding area. Let us wish for their happiness to stay long, for them to be free from any pain or suffering. May all these people in this whole surrounding area be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this wish beyond this surrounding area to all other faraway places. People living in faraway cities, faraway states, and countries. They equally deserve this loving kindness. They are all also trying to maintain their joy and happiness. They all are trying to overcome and be away from suffering. Let us take a minute to think about all of them and genuinely wish them well-being. May all people living in the direction that we are facing, near and far, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people living in the direction of our right, in faraway places, in this direction, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people living in the direction of our back, may all of them living near and far, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our left, may all of them be well, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this wish as wide as we can. Let us try to include as many people as we can to our wish. We just want everyone to be well. Let us expand this wish beyond human beings to all other living beings. May all animals living everywhere, from large ones to tiny ones, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all living beings living everywhere, let us expand this wish towards all those life forms. Let us embrace all life with our loving kindness. Whatever life forms there may be, near and far, small or large, all living beings without exception, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. This loving kindness embraces all beings. It has no limit. It is boundless loving kindness. limitless love. Just rejoice. Rejoice this wholesome state of the mind that is ready to embrace all living beings with care. Rejoice. With this rejoice, let us now stay with our breath. We can feel the air moving through our nostrils. We can feel the air coming out through our nostrils. We can feel the chest gently rising and filling. We can feel the emptying of the lungs with our breath. Let us keep paying attention to this breath for next few minutes, deepening the peace, the calmness we achieve. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out for next few minutes. Sukhi diga yuko bhava Sukhi diga yuko bhava Sukhi diga yuko bhava Gently come out of the meditation. Gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful and wholesome meditation to our life. Let us feel grateful to all great teachers, enlightened masters in the past, who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to anyone who helped our meditation practice tonight. Let us feel grateful to the staff and the patrons of this library who let us use this space for our meditation. Let us also feel grateful to any non-living things which helped our meditation, including this chair, the cushion, the bell, and this device that helped us to connect to meditation from home. With deep gratitude, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us today. It was nice conclusion of the year, but it's not concluded yet. Actually, if, tomorrow is a special day. Also, if you are interested in listening to a very special Buddhist master coming from Sri Lanka, and so tomorrow you have that opportunity. Either you can come to the Buddhist Center at 7 o'clock, or you can join via YouTube to listen to that talk. It is a great, a rare chance opportunity for you to listen to a master coming from Sri Lanka, and I hope that you all make use of the opportunity. So see you either at the Buddhist Center or via YouTube. Thank you, everyone.